Welcome to my channel once again. Today I would like to let us go through the process of making fraction figures. Look a figure looking like this. If you want to represent fractions in your lesson, like this, as you can see on the screen. Okay, then after that tutorial, I'll also take you through how to draw irregular polygons that you can change its size. You draw a figure, then you can change the figure. Like you are seeing on the screen, you see a figure like this, and that. So I'll take you through how to do the fraction, how to make a fractional representation to make your lesson more engaging and realistic, so that you make sure your students understand what you always do by using this smart notebook software interface. Okay, so I'll begin with the fractional tutorial. So if you want to make a fraction of 1/2, so first of all, I'll come to shapes. Then I click on shapes. When I click on shapes, some other shapes will open. So if I want to make a fractional representation and I want it to look like a rectangle, I can just come and click on this rectangle, then come here and open. I can decide to open it bigger. Okay, this is creating another second picture. So if I want something like this, if I want it bigger, I can just click and drag and make it a bit bigger. So I'll come and click on the arrow. When I come and click on the arrow, this is when you click on the arrow, then you can now work on the figure. Okay, so when you click on any portion around it, especially on the line, this is what will show. So you see the arrow that is pointing down, you can click on it. So when you click on that arrow, some options will come. Okay, so let me click on it. Or you can also right click. When you right click, they will come. So when they come, they are telling me I should divide shapes, so I can divide the shape. So if I want to make a fraction of 1/4, so I just click on divide shapes, then I'll just turn this one to 4. I can open and choose 4. So when I click on the 4, you will see that at this stage, you will see that it is indicating whether I should show fractions. So in my case, I don't want to show fractions, so I'll remove it. If you show fractions, so all the divided shapes will be showing 1/4. Let me do it, and you see when I click on show fraction and I divide it to 4, you see that it is showing 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. But in my case, I don't want it to be there, so this is what I'll do. I'm taking the procedure again. I'll right click, then I'll go to divide shape, then I'll select 4. Using the arrow, I'll come and uncheck show fraction, then I'll click OK. So the shape will be divided into 4 times. So when it divides into 4 times, you will now have a shape of 4. So I want to make a fraction of 1/4. So that means I'll shade or I'll color one of them. So I'll come to paint. Okay, one thing that we check too is the grouping. Okay, so when I click on it, you see that the shape is not grouped. So you can always click and you can move it. So at this stage, it's ungrouped. So let me just do that, and you see I can highlight, or you see that it is showing different boxes. So that means I can click on the shape, and that means I can click on this shape, one of the shapes, and color it separately. But if I want to group them, I'll just right click. When you right click, there will be something here, group. So you see that this shape is what is grouped. So it's on grouped. But if I want to group it, I'll just click on group. So when I click on group, you see that the lines have come. So this is a single figure. You see, this is one figure. But because I want to make my fraction, I want to be coloring some portion. I want to ungroup it so that there will be separate figures. So I'll come and click. I'll come to group, then I'll go to ungroup. So when I ungroup, you see that the lines are back again. So I'll come and click on one of them. You always click on the line. You see that it has highlighted only this. So I'll come to the paint, then I'll click on paint, then I'll select, I always like yellow colors, so I'll click on yellow, then I'll come and paint it. I just tap on it, click on it, it will what? Paint it. So this is what? So always remember to come and click on the arrow so that you will not go and distort anything. So this is a fraction of what? 1, I'll pick my pen, 1/4. So I will do another one, but before that I can also do 2/4. So I can come here, pick my color, my paint, come and pour it here. You see, I've poured it here. So this is now going to be what? Remember to always come and click. Okay, so I'll just highlight. If I want to do 2/4, I can just highlight this. You can click and highlight anything you want here. You can just drag and click to highlight it. So I'll right click to delete it. I'm going to delete the one. Yes, this tool is very smart. I've deleted it. So I can pick my pen, come and write 2/4. So I'm going to make another tutorial on what using circular shapes to do fraction. So I want to use a circular shape. What I'll do is I'll come to the shapes here, then I'll click on the shape, I'll select my circular shape. Okay, then I'll create my circle. So this is what I'll do next. I'll just click on the line, the highlight. I can come here, and then you can always click on this arrow to open your options, but I like right clicking on the line. When you right click, you can get your options. So I'm going to divide it to 6. If I want to make a fraction of 3/6, I'll just come and select 6. I've already unchecked show fraction. I don't want the fraction to be showing, so I'll click on OK. You see that this is a division of what? 6. So this now I already explained on what? The ungrouping and grouping. So this one is an ungrouped shape. I can remove something. I can pick a portion and move it. See? Okay, so I want to paint 3 portion. So at this stage you can just come and click on your paint I already selected the yellow because I like yellow. Then you click on 3 shapes. You see that I have 3. You can also mix this and it's not all the time you can do it. You should be doing it one-sided. Okay, so I can make it this way. This is a fraction of what? 1/3. So let me pick my pen and come and write it. It's a fraction of 3/6, so I can just write 3/6. Okay, so you can equally make a fraction of what? 4/6. So I can delete this one. I can delete this and add a paint. So I can come here and paint. Let's assume I'll paint here and there will be 4. So this is what I've painted 4. So I can get a fraction of what? 4/6. So this is just something. So you can use this one to make a very nice participatory lesson. A lesson for your students to always enjoy and use it to also make other presentation. So I'm proceeding to the irregular. So when it comes to the irregular shapes, first of all, I want to take you through the first way of doing it. So that one will come to tools. When I come to tools, I'll come and then this is regular shapes. So you can decide to use regular shapes if you want regular shapes. You see, these are what? Polygon of 6, 5, pentagon, 7, octagon, nonagon, and all that. Shape of 10, 11, 12, and all that. But in this tutorial, I want to take you through the irregular polygons. So I like yellow color, so I'll come to the yellow color and I'll pick it. So when I pick it like this, that means I can make an irregular shape. Okay, I can make an irregular shape by what? Clicking. So when I click on this point, I can move down here, click another point, I can come here, click, I can come here, click. Okay, so you see that I form a shape that's not regular. Okay, this is a shape of what? 4 different lines, 1, 2, 3, 4. But it's not what? It's not a regular shape. So I'm going to draw another one. I'll come to my tools again. Then so after having picked, I'll click on irregular. You see that the arrow will change to this form. So I want to create another irregular shape. I'll come here. I'll come here. Come here. Come here. Then over here. I'll try to close it. Come this way. This way. That way. So I'm going to close the what? The point. So I'll come and click on the last point to close it. Okay, it's not closed. Okay, it's not closed. Yeah, well, you have to always focus on click on the last point. When you click on the last point, the shape will be created, and this is how it is. So this is the first tutorial I'll be making, and then there's another way you can do it. That means you come out with a regular shape or a regular polygon, and then you turn it to an irregular shape. So in that tutorial, I'll come to this tool, this point, this place rather. Okay, I'll come to regular polygons. Okay, so when I come to regular polygons, I'll click on it. I'll get several regular polygons. So I want to pick, I'll pick the one, I'll pick 5, okay, as pentagon. So I'll draw it. So our shape is ready. I'll come and click on the arrow. Then I'll click on the line, any line on the shape I've just done. Then I'll right click. I'll right click to see some options. You see here they are telling me that show or hide interior angles. So when you click on show or hide interior angles, you can get your angles. You see that the angles are showing. Okay, when I click, when I right click, and then I'll click on show or hide interior angles again, they will go. Okay, so I want to make my irregular polygon through this. So I'll right click, then I'll come to show or hide vertex. When I click on it, you see that there are some points that have been introduced. So these are the vertices. So since these are the vertices, it is not telling me that I can turn this shape to anything I want. So you just come to the point here. When you click and drag, it is sending you. When you come here, it is sending you. You see that you can make any shape that you want out of this. Okay, so I can turn here this way. I can make it this way. I can equally come here this way. So let me turn it. Let me move this one to up there. You can do anything you want with the shape. Okay, you can bend it this way. Any format you want it to be looking like, you can do it. Okay, so to make my shape look nice, I'll right click here, then I'll come to show or hide interior angles to show angles, then I'll right click again, show or hide length. So you see how it is now looking very nice. And one thing I did not tell you is that you can change, you see the length, you can change them. Okay, so let me just do one and you see that I've highlighted it. I can change it to 10. So using this number. So when you click, you come and when you create whatever you want, you come and click on the mark. So it has changed to 10. If I want to change this one to 20, I just click to highlight it. Let me make it 25. 25, you see 25 on top. Then you click on mark. Alright, so you can do all that. You can also make this angle yes, so you can see the so you can change the position of the angles. You see, and do anything to them. Okay, you can turn it to fit whatever shape that you want. So that is how it is. Very simple as that.